Hi friends, welcome and thank you so much for joining me for today's morning yoga. Today we're going to detox the body, work on improving our mobility and flexibility. So the focus will be on getting rid of any harmful toxins out of the body while also focusing on releasing our hips, our inner thighs, and the hamstrings. So if you're ready, let's go ahead. You won't need any props, just yourself, and let's begin. We're going to start today in a seated position, sitting grounded with your tailbone on the mat. Just taking a moment here as you inhale, keep your eyes open and reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, twist towards the left as you place your right hand on your left knee, left arm back behind you, relaxing the shoulders. Take a deep breath in and exhale, twisting a little deeper. Twisting from the belly button here as you sit up nice and tall. Deep breath in. Exhale out. And inhale as you come back to center. Reach the arms up nice and tall. And exhale, fold forward. Reaching as far forward as you can, but keeping your tailbone grounded to your mat. Getting a nice stretch through the upper back and the shoulders as you let the head be heavy here. Focusing on the breath as you take a deep inhale and long exhale. Walking your hands up towards your body. Inhale as you reach, lengthen the arms up, and exhale, twist to the other side. Your left hand on your right knee, right arm straight back behind you as you look over that right shoulder. Trying to squeeze that belly in so you can twist a little bit deeper from that belly button. Letting your breath take you deeper in the side body, helping to really detoxify and clean out any toxins out of the body. Good, and then slowly twist back to center as you reach the arms up. Exhale, you're going to place your hands next to your hips with the fingertips facing behind you. And start to pick up your hips, pick up your pelvis as you lift it up towards the sky here. Getting a nice opening, letting your head fall back. And then slowly letting your hips come down. You're going to swing the legs back into a child's pose. So feet and knees are together. And walk your hands all the way to the front of your mat. Letting your forehead fall down. And just getting a nice stretch here. Start to sway your hips a little bit side to side, moving and stirring the energy here in the back and the hips, the shoulders, noticing how your body feels. Tent your fingers on your mat. Take your knees now as wide as your mat into a wide-legged child's pose. And you're going to take your fingers, still tented, a little bit wider than your mat. You're going to dip your left shoulder as you look up towards the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. And exhale, dip the right as you look over the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, dip towards the right. Lift up. Exhale, dip towards the left. One more on each side. Inhale, dip it down. Feeling a nice stretch and opening through the shoulder here. Taking it back to center. Walk your hands forward and let your head fall down to the mat. Your two big toes are together and you're letting your hips fall all the way back, going deeper into the hips here. Carefully come on up as you walk your hands up towards your knees. Shift forward into a tabletop position. And inhale, cat and cow as you drop the belly, looking forward. Exhale, rounding the spine up into a cat. Really warming up the spinal cord here as you inhale, drop the belly, look forward. And exhale, only moving with the spine as you round it up towards the sky. Moving with your breath here. Inhale, dropping it low. And exhale, reaching the spine up. Last one on each side. Coming into cow. And exhale, coming into angry cat, chin to your chest. Good. Now inhale, coming back to a neutral spine position. Go ahead and sit your weight back to your heels and start to round the spine as you move it forward now, almost into upward facing dog, dropping the hips into cow and sitting back into child's pose. So now taking a moving cat and cow here, making this a fluid dance with your body, really getting into the muscles and the joints, creating more mobility through the back. Last one here is you inhale, move forward. Exhale, dropping the belly low as you sit it back into child's pose. Good. Now coming forward, we're in a tabletop position. Tuck your toes behind you and bend your knees back into downward facing dog. Keeping the knees bent here so you really feel that nice stretch through the back. We're going to work with the breath as you inhale, drop the knees, arch the back as you look forward into cow, and exhale, shoot it back into downward dog. Inhale, dropping the knees, looking forward into cow. Exhale, push your way back, downward dog. Warming up the hamstrings in the back. Inhale, drop it. And exhale, shift the weight back. Now go ahead and extend your legs. Walk it out, so bending one knee and extending the other. Just starting to feel into your body from head to toe. Taking some movement, letting the head be nice and loose here. Trying to push all your weight back, so really piking those hips up. Thinking about your body like a pyramid, an upside down V shape. So you get a nice stretch through the back of the legs, warming and waking up all of the muscles, letting the blood flow to our brain here. Spreading the fingers nice and wide, really having a nice grip with those hands, pushing away from the mat. Holding your downward dog still, we're going to inhale forward into a plank position. Holding your plank, you're in one straight line, shoulders stacked directly over the wrists. Exhale, push it back into downward dog. Inhale, coming forward, plank pose. Exhale, push it back, downward dog. Moving with your breath, making this a dance. Exhale, push it back. Inhale, flowing forward. Exhale, back. Last time here, as you inhale, roll forward. Exhale, push it back. And then we're going to inhale as we come forward into plank. And let's take that chaturanga. You can drop the knees to modify. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Breathe it out. Start to walk your feet to the front of your mat. Once you're at the front, hands stay grounded on the mat. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rolling your body up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Head comes all the way up. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. So shrugging the shoulders up to the ears, and then relax the shoulders. Place your feet together, arms along the side of the body. Inhale as you bend the knees. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, lead with your heart as you fold all the way down. Inhale as you halfway lengthen, flat back. And exhale, step to the back of your mat into plank pose. Holding your plank, shift the weight forward. You can drop your knees and take chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Taking deep breaths in and out. Really filling up the lungs with lots of oxygen. Matching the exhales with your inhales. So the breath is your guide here. It is the foundation of the practice. One last deep breath in. Exhale, long breath out. Bend the knees, look to the front. Hop or step to the front, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, you're gonna stand up, Reach the arms up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in and exhale, your hands come to your heart. Let's move again with the breath. As you inhale, bend the knees. Reach the fingertips up towards the sky and exhale, fold it down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, you're gonna step your right foot back, drop your back knee, coming into low lunge, and reach the arms up towards the sky. Interlacing your fingers here, so it's just your pointer fingers facing up towards the sky, the index fingers. See if you can take your arms behind your ears as you keep the fingers interlaced, pointing up, and really helping to engage that core. Keeping the back straight, so not arching, keeping the front knee over that ankle. And your gaze is looking forward here, getting a nice release, not only through the hips, but also through the shoulders as you keep the arms up. Deep breath in, long breath out. Taking your left hand back behind you, right arm reaches back, feeling a nice opening through that heart here. Expanding the lungs and slowly coming forward. Your hands are supporting around your front foot as you inhale, look forward. Exhale, shift the weight back into half split. Move with your breath. Inhale, come forward, relax the shoulders. Exhale, push it back. Keeping the hips square, so bringing your right hip forward and your left hip back the whole time, so you can feel the deeper benefits of the pose here. Really opening through the hips, and then when you push back, you're opening the hamstrings. Now hold your half split, release the back toes. Try to focus on that alignment more. So just the slight tilt forward with that right hip, and the left hip comes back. Notice that huge difference, keeping the front foot flexed. Now keep your right hand grounded and lift the left arm up towards the sky, stacking your limbs so your left shoulder is directly over the right as your gaze looks up. We're really detoxifying the body in this twist, feeling this opening through the side body, letting the breath go deep into the intercostal muscles here. And slowly releasing the arm down. Lift your back knee into supported high lunge and reach the arms up towards the sky. Bend the front knee nice and low here. Reach up, shoulders away from the ears. Deep breath in. Exhale out. And you're gonna pivot your feet into wide-legged forward fold. So your toes are just pointed a little bit inward here, hands on the mat. Start to bend your right knee, keeping the left leg straight, and then bending the opposite. So bending the right, and then bending the left. So you're just creating more mobility through the muscles, through the inner thighs here. Really warming and preparing to open up the hips. So this should feel good. Last breath in, long breath out. Coming back to center here, and then start to take your back is all the way down so your head is heavy here. Walk your hands back behind you, reaching as far back as you can, so it helps to bring your head closer towards your body. Just as much as you can, finding that limit, that point that feels really good here for the whole body, the upper and the lower body. Finding that even balance between all four corners of your feet. Staying in this position. And slowly walking your hands forward. We're going to take our toes pointing out now, wider than a squat, and we're going to place our elbows in between our legs into horse pose. Swaying side to side here, keeping the chest up and lifted, and just breathing, really opening through the inner thighs, keeping the knees wide here. Just swaying and breathing through this. Feeling that heat warm up through the quadriceps and the thighs. Good, and then slowly release your hands down, extend the legs, pivot your feet so you're back into supported high lunge. Step it back into plank position. Exhale, take a chaturanga flow. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look to the front, hop or step to the front. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up. Reach up towards the sky, taking the palms together. Exhale, down to your heart. Inhale as you bend the knees, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, lead with your heart as your arms fall along the side of your body and then comes down. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. Exhale, this time step your left leg back, supported high lunge. Drop your back knee and reach and lift the arms up towards the sky. Interlacing the fingers, keeping the pointer fingers, so the index still pointed up towards the sky, and try to see if you can adjust your shoulders behind the ears so your head is forward in front of your arms. Relaxing the lower body so you can feel the stretch through that left hip flexor. So letting that left hip come forward, right knee over the right ankle, gaze looking forward, feeling this amazing stretch here. And exhale, releasing the right arm back behind you, left arm up over the head, and letting your head tilt back, feeling this nice opening in your chest as you find your balance. Find your breath. Find that focus, that concentration, letting the mind and body relax, really connecting to the breath. Slowly come out. Hand support around the front foot. Inhale as you lift through the chest for a slow lunge. Exhale, push it back, half split. Just moving here a few times as you come forward, low lunge. Exhale, push it back, half split. Inhale, coming forward, relax the shoulders. Exhale, push all your weight back. Last time. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, push your weight back. Now focus on bringing your left hip forward a little bit more. Right hip back, you can release the back toes. Relax your upper body, let yourself really fold into this. Letting your back be nice and long, so you're thinking about coming forward with the crown of your head, not down. Feeling this amazing stretch, not only through the hamstring, but through that calf muscle. Left hand stays grounded, and right arm lifts up towards the sky. So we're in a half split twist variation. So we're getting lots of benefits with releasing the hamstrings and also detoxifying our body, opening the side, feeling this amazing stretch, creating more space throughout the rib cage. Slowly release. The arm comes down. Lift the back knee as you come into supported high lunge. Exhale, step it back into plank. And let's take chaturanga flow. You can drop the knees if you like. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look to the front, hop or step into a malasana, yoga squat, so your toes are pointing out. Just the same width as your mat here. Heels are in, elbows are pushing your knees out nice and wide here. And really lift up through the chest. So open up, making sure you're not hunched over. Really feeling this deep opening through the thighs and the inner groin area. Finding that balance, boosting our metabolism, and giving us lots of energy for the rest of the day. Last deep breath in. Exhale out. And carefully take your hands back behind you. We're gonna come into a seated position now. So we're on our tailbone, hands behind your hips with the fingertips pointing forward. And inhale as you lift the hips up. Let your head fall back. So we're in a reverse tabletop, just feeling that nice opening and release through the front of our body. Pick up the hips higher, squeezing the thighs, and slowly dropping your hips down. Straighten your legs forward, arms come in front of your body, and you're just gonna roll all the way down. Relax the shoulders, engage the core, one vertebrae at a time, letting your arms come up. Bend your left knee so sole of the foot is on the mat. Right ankle on top of your left leg, arms come out into a T, and you're gonna let your knees fall towards the right side, looking over your left shoulder into the spinal twist variation. So you're also opening your right hip at the same time, keeping that right foot flexed. Just letting your body melt into this pose. Twisting even more with every exhale. And slowly taking your knees back to center. Same thing other side. Left ankle on top of right thigh. And letting your knees fall towards the left side now. Looking over your right shoulder. Keeping your eyes closed. Letting yourself melt into this position. Shoulders are grounded on your mat. Deep breath in. Long breath out. And slowly taking your knees back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock it side to side. Feel free to take a Shavasana if you like. However, if you're ready, just come into a fetal position. Make yourself come up into easy cross-legged at the center of your mat. Sit nice and comfortable here. And closing off today's practice, as you inhale, lift the arms, reach them up towards the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, taking your hands to your heart. And again, inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, taking your hands to your heart. Last time. Inhaling, lots of positivity, lots of energy. Exhaling any dullness and any negativity out. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. I hope you enjoyed, feel refreshed and re-energized for the rest of your day. Subscribe to Yena Yoga, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you next time. Namaste.